battling their way toward this title. Game 2 of the finals. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. You take a look at Los Angeles. So we know Game 1 didn't go their way, but they've shown resilience on their journey to the final.
A 7-game series is a chess match of adjustments. They're down now, but they'll be a completely different team tonight. Only question is, will it be enough to stave off an 0-2 start?
Here's Reese. Here he goes. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And the Pacers with possession here. Lamar Odom missing from long range. Miller outside. Over Johnson. Rebound by Marshall.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Reese. Pass to O'Neal. Over Grant. Offensive rebound. Here's Reese. Now here's Jones. Over to the wing. Reese the pass to Miller. Tries again. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Odom with the screen for Johnson. Outside Odom. That's good, and Johnson with the assist.
And I love how Odom stretches the floor. They're always ready to shoot from distance when the defense isn't focused.
Artest the pass to Miller. Back to Artest. Out to the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Reese. Elton Brand grabs the board. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Reynolds, covered by Miller. Reynolds can't hit.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Miller, the pass to Jones. Back to Miller. Lets the free fly. Unable to get that one. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
Decided there was no need for a soft finish on that tape.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. On the wing, Miller. Launches it. Rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Odom, the pass to Brand.
Pacers foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Reynolds. Brand outside. Clippers moving the ball around. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
The kick out to Odom. The Clippers again turning it over.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands too.
Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Artest the pass to Jones. Back to Artest. Miller right side. Can they get it? It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The bounce back from Wednesday's loss.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Here's Jones. Lamar Odom picking up that last basket. Jones, the pass to Reese. Back to Jones. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Odom. Here's Reynolds. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, I love watching him carve his way inside and capitalize.
Indiana trails by 5. Outside, Jones. Miller surveying the floor. Pass to Artest. 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Brand.
Perfect timing on the rejection there. This is the type of defense Brand can play.
Marshall sets a screen for Johnson. Odom on the way. Lets it go from deep. It's not going to go for him. And Indiana shooting in the early going here. Pretty dreadful, 22%. Here's Reese. Pass to O'Neal. Fader on the way. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Odom on the way. To the inside. Brand. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Because Brand is so strong, you got to be physical with him, otherwise he'll go right through you, and as a result, the defenders often foul.
The Pacers making a switch here. Bender's checked in. Miller's checked in for the Clippers. And so Brand nails both of them.
You always have to take advantage of trips to the line.
Indiana trails by 5. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And stolen by Miller. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. Kicks it out to Johnson. Inside, Marshall. That's tipped.
Boy, that was a demoralizing rejection right there. This is what happens when you challenge him at the basket.
O'Neal, no good. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jermaine O'Neal. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Here's Reynolds. Marshall up top. Wide open. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And whenever Marshall makes use of that mid-range area, he becomes so dependable as a scorer.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. And Indiana making a change here. Hayward's checked in. Indiana's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Now here's Jones. Still scoreless. Bender, no good. And here's Miller. Pass to Reynolds. Misses the wing chair.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money.
Oh, Clark!
Oh, my goodness! Are you kidding me? Woo-hoo!
Now, here is Miller. Out to the right wing. Feeds away. Hayward grabs the board.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy.
And it's blocked.
Is there any better feeling than stuffing a shot near the hoop?
Chris Wilcox. He's checked in for Los Angeles.
Number 54, Chris Wilcox.
Here's Reese. Pass to Bender. From past the arc. Drills it from outside.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And so Miller will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. With the crossover, it's deflected.
Well, you can't go soft to the basket when he's around. I mean, he had no problem. That was an easy denial for him.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
It's deflected. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Pacers on defense. Johnson right side. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, he's a high flyer.
Oh, look at that elevation and throw down. Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it. And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. At the top of the key, Marshall. A nice jump shot from the top of the key. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Total focus from Marshall right here. I mean, he's all lined up, and all he needed was somebody to put it in his hand.
Our test on the way. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. Reynolds, good. Reynolds has got 8.
And when you work that rock down low, take shots from there. You'll shoot it at a very high clip.
Jones with it. Still without a basket. Outside for our test. 6 to shoot. And Reynolds pulls it down.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Marshall passes to Reynolds. Back to Marshall. Off target from outside.
And even with good coverage defensively, that he has confidence.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness. Get off the tracks when the train's coming at you.
Breeze has gone 4 for 5 from the floor tonight. Just 1 miss. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. .144 left in the first quarter. From the top of the key, that one goes. Count it. And the Clippers lead by 2.
How about the feed from Maggette? Great timing on that handoff.
Right wing. Pass to Bender. Hayward outside. Over Wilcox. Hayward can't hit.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Barry the pass to Miller. Brand sets a screen for Miller. Here's Barry. A 3. Great D that time from our test.
That is fantastic defense on the
Big time. Look, that's impressive. You definitely are going to see that on some highlight reel.
Pass to Barry. Out to Miller. For the 3. It's tipped. And they get it back. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
24 seconds left here in the first quarter. Shot by Tinsley, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First trip to the line for him here. That one is off. And the second free throw, good.
And what you love about him is he's a team-first guy, willing to do whatever it takes to win.
Tinsley up top. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Clippers on top, up 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And one other thing that stands out, all the block shots. I mean, staying up in their jerseys tonight.
Here's Barry. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Barry's got 5 points so far.
And how about the stroke there from Barry? Has such an effortless release on his 3-ball.
Here's Tinsley, covered by Miller. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Tinsley.
Well, to be a legit NBA player, you have to make those the tough ones.
Now, here is Miller. He's guarded closely. Pass to Barry from deep. It's rebounded by Indiana. Hayward's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Artest. Lets a floater go. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one is on Brand.
Answering the challenge of the defense and managing to get that shot off in time.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Odom's checked in. Miller with the ball. Now defended by Hayward.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And it's denied. Driving in. And Hayward at the stuff.
That's how you power that one down, young fella.
He went hard to the hoop and did not disappoint when he got there.
Passivity is a no-no. You've got to attack.
Really left alone that time.
Maggette, love when he's aggressive off the catch. Defense has no time to react when he goes that quick.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Tinsley pass to Hayward. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one is on Brand.
Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
Indiana shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Here's Odom. And then Odom slams it in.
Lamar Odom terrorizing that rack with the ferocious throwdown.
Now Tinsley. And the foul called on Corey Maggette. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Here's Davidson. Scoreless thus far. Shot clock at 6. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
Pass to Barry. Maggette outside. Here's Barry. Here's the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Barry's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
Now Tinsley. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Tinsley's got 4 points in the quarter. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Here's Brand. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Nice awareness that time by Maggette to get it away when his man was open.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Bender. Here's Davidson. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Davidson's got his second basket of the game. The Clippers leading. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Reese is checked in, and Miller's subbed in for Bender. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Reynolds is checked in. Odom kicks to Brand. And not sure what he was thinking there. Indiana trailing here. Here's Reynolds. 8 points for him. Fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
What a move by Miller as he drew the foul, and he still got the shot to fall.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Now, here's Harrington. Miller outside. Hayward is screen on Miller. There's the 3. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Odom. Here's Barry. Latrey. The rebound by Davidson.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
And the best. It is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Not much that Odom can't do. Great feel for the game. Got to that missed shot right on time and cashed it in.
Indiana trails by 5. Pass to Reese. Here's Barry. To the middle. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Davidson passes to Miller. Fires the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Miller's got 6 here in this quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Barry misses. Indiana's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Pass to Hayward. Here's Reese. Shot clock at 5. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Beyond the arc. And Indiana, another 3.
Making it rain a little from outside.
And here is Los Angeles now. Reynolds passes to Brand. Rob. Miller against Hayward. It's stolen by Odom. Here's Reynolds. He's got 8. Right side, Odom. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Reynolds, good. Reynolds has got 11 points.
Even double team, he had the vision to see the open man.
Now, here's Harrington. Defense right on him. Pass to Davidson. Out to Miller. Fires for 3. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
And he caught the defense sleeping there. They didn't expect him to kick that back out.
Clippers with the ball. Odom deciding where to go with it. Brand sets a screen for Odom. Brand up top. Hayward grabs the board. Hayward's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Reese the pass to Davidson. And here is Harrington. Dropping on the board and stolen by Miller. There's the lob to the hoop. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Reese, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to convert.
Good, another from 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Timeout called the Pacers. For the Clippers, Chris Wilcox. He's checked in for Brand. And it's Johnson in for Barry. Indiana trails by 5. Pass to Reese. Now Tinsley. Here's Reese. 5 to shoot. On the wing, rebounded by Odom. Clippers leading by 5. To the paint, here's Wilcox, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Elton Brand's checked in for Reynolds. They get it back. And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Odom, good. And Miller gets the assist. Odom's got 12.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Pass to Artest. Now Miller from the arc trains the three-pointer. 14 points for him.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Johnson outside. Brand sets a screen for Johnson. Goes up from the top of the key, and it's the Clippers scoring again.
Nice job that time by Brand. Knocked it down off the catch and shoot. No dribble needed.
Tinsley dishes to Miller. O'Neal outside. Fades back. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Sees the gap in the defense and cashes in from mid-range. That's how you do it.
Now here's Johnson. Tinsley covering. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Miller, that's for 2. Rebounded by Brand. Brand's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. On the wing, Johnson shoots a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. And it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
Ready to fire right off the catch. Excellent shot prep.
Here's Miller. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Miller's got 16. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Odom on the wing. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Here's Reese. 10 points for him. And there's the call on Chris Wilcox. That's his first foul. Marshall, he's checked in for Wilcox. And the Pacers call time here. Here's Miller. He's got 16. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And playing fast, he recognizes the transition opportunity and takes full advantage.
Miller with the ball. Pass to Tinsley. Back to Miller. Takes the 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
This is a huge 3 for them psychologically. I mean, you don't want to go into halftime staring at a double-digit deficit. When that thing's in single digits, you feel much better.
And so it's Los Angeles in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. Indiana trails by 9. Jones finds Miller. Back to Jones. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Brand's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Just doing everything for his team in this one. Single-handedly taking it to him.
Here's Jones. Scoreless thus far. To the right side. Here's Reese. Defended by Odom. Pocket 6. Here's Reese, and he jams it with authority.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Pass to Reynolds. Shoots the 3. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. Reynolds has got the lead up to 12 now for the Clippers. Indiana's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Jams it in off the great move.
Putting it on a string with that dribble drive.
Clippers leading by 10. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And the layup's good off the glass. Reynolds has got 20.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Here's Reese. He slams it down right on top of Upton.
He's not going to miss that.
Here's Reynolds. 20 points for him. Odom on the wing. A 3 ball.
Indiana. Nice. First personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Johnson against Jones. Johnson kicks it to Odom. No good on the triple. Indiana trails by 10. Here's Reese. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Brand's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Odom finds Johnson. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Now, here's Marshall, covered by Artest. No one near Odom as he lets it fly. Again, the miss by Odom. Here's Reese. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Here's Reynolds, covered by Artest. 6 on the shot clock. Reynolds, good. Reynolds has got 22.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Outside Artest. Pass to Jones. And here's Miller outside. Rebound by the Clippers. Brand's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Reynolds passes to Johnson. O'Neal against Brand. Count it, good. Brand's got his third basket of the night.
You can't let Brand get comfortable down there. He is a major threat inside.
Here's Reese, who's got 20. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. With one hand, hole punch.
In the corner, it's Odom. And the 3 ball is good. Odom's got 15 points.
Great court awareness there to find the open man.
Outside, Jones. Artest on the wing. The 3. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Los Angeles leading by 8. On the wing, Johnson, covered by Miller. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Brand, one of those guys that's a nightly double-double threat. Actually a 20-10 guy. An effective scorer. Rebounds at a high rate, too.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. A shake. Here's Reese. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Reese has got 24 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Reynolds. Buries the long-range jumper. Reynolds has got 12 points in just the second half.
That's just excellent awareness right there. I mean, sensing the defensive overcommitment and then taking advantage of it, that's good basketball.
Outside our test. Miller against Johnson. Connects again from distance.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop it?
I don't know. And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for three-pointers made. Here's our test, and that one is stuffed right through.
Going upstairs, Mr. Artest. Yes, sir.
Here's Johnson. 7 points in the game. Left side, Odom. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 5 assists tonight.
Seems like somebody's got eyes in the back of their head. Great vision there on that one. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Miller with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. And he drives in. That's tipped.
And this is the kind of defense you love seeing. He went after that block and got it.
Andre Miller's checked in for the Clippers. Here's Brand. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. Indiana trails by 8. Now Miller. He's got 22. Here's Reese. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Reynolds. Fires from deep. Shots good by Miller. Miller's got 6.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Reynolds. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Miller's got assist number 8 here in this one already.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And the Pacers call time here. With a new group on the floor. Indiana trails by 13. Pass to Davidson. Now Hayward, covered by Brand. Now here's Harrington. Still scoreless. 5 on the clock. Davidson. It's deflected.
Did not sneak that one past the defender. That's excellent rim protection.
Harrington on the double team. Reynolds passes to Brand. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
To the wing right side. And here's Marshall from the arc. Knocks down the three ball. Marshall's got 7.
For a guy his size, Marshall is very steady from beyond the arc.
Pass to Davidson. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Johnson outside, over Harrington, and the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Got a look he liked and didn't hesitate.
Indiana trails by 17. Then to the pass to Crozier. Here's Davidson. Launches a 3. They get it back, and Hayward at the stuff.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Reynolds. Banked in off the glass. Reynolds has got 29.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Los Angeles leading by 15. Johnson kicks to Miller. Pass to Reynolds. Over in the corner, Marshall lets it go with a 3. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 10.
That corner 3, because it's a little shorter, is a money shot for a lot of players.
Over in the corner, Harrington puts up a 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Marshall's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's Miller on the wing. He's got 6, and Hayward with the block.
What an emphatic denial. I think he loved knocking that one away.
A different look for the Clippers. Maggette comes in for Marshall, and Berry subbed in for Johnson. A 3 off the inbound. No good from Brand. Indiana trails by 18. Here's Hayward, and Hayward the stuff.
The assisted basket. Coaches love those. Shows your offense is running well.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Barry. 14 points for him. Here's Maggette. No good from Brand. Here's Davidson. Covered by Miller. A nice shot by Davidson. 7 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Brand. And good that time. Brand's got 11 points.
That's the advantage of playing inside out.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Clippers leading by 16. Wilcox passes to Reynolds. Odom on the wing for 3. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Miller's got his 9th assist in the game now. Crozier passes to Davidson. Out to the right wing. Driving the lane. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
I like to see that kind of decisive movement, driving hard when he has an opening.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Barry. No good from outside. Indiana trails by 17. Hayward. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Awesome take that time. He was not going to be denied.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Reynolds. Pass to Barry. Here's Wilcox. Hayward grabs the board. Hayward's got 11 rebounds in the game. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 at that basket. Here's Barry. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight. And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Here's Hayward driving to the basket. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain this momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
And Los Angeles calling timeout. Los Angeles making a switch here. Eli's checked in. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. The head coach of the Clippers had some hard...
And again for 3.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans won't ever forget.
That last 3 means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history. Pass to Reynolds. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And Indiana making a change here. Reese is checked in. Both good from the line that time. Indiana trails by 14. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And he gets the bucket.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. From downtown, shot by Odom, no good.
He was wide open. That missed clearly on him.
14 feet away. And Hayward at the stuff.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
And it's Indiana's ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Miller with the double team. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Personal foul, first team foul.
The first one falls. Marshall, he's checked in for Melvin Ely. And so he hits both.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Clippers leading by 8. Left side Odom. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. 23 points for Lamar Odom. Here's Reese. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Marshall. The Clippers shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Over to the wing from outside the arc. Barry misses.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It's stolen by Odom. Pass for Reynolds. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Reynolds has got 34.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
You know, you don't like the foul, but if the alternative is giving up a dunk, it's an easy choice to make. I think it sets the tone for your defense around the rim. Make them earn it.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Randy's checked in for Barry, and it's Johnson in for Andre Miller. No problem knocking that one down. Reynolds has got 36.
You've got to have great body control to knock those down.
Here's Reese. Pass to Crozier. Here's Reese. He's guarded by Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
No good from Brand. Indiana trails by 11. Here's Reese. And Odom pulls it down. Odom's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Johnson outside. Here's Reynolds. Fires the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Reynolds has got 39.
That assist brought to you by Math, M-A-T-H. 3 is more than 2. I know that's elementary, but we still need to make that point, folks. So get that ball out to the three-point shooter.
Pass to Davidson.
Clippers ball.
Miller's checked in for Los Angeles.
Number 24, Andre Miller.
Clippers leading by 14. Down low, Brand. And then Brand with the dunk.
Love watching Brand slam it down. Powerful throwdown.
The Pacers have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. Here's Reese.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. And here is Johnson. And he lobs it up toward the rim. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Here's Crozier. Fires top of the key. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Los Angeles leading by 15. Here's Reynolds. Miller kicks to Marshall. Got a piece of it. Here's Davidson. Marshall defending. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Here's Miller. Now, here's Marshall. Tight defense on him. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. They get Al Harrington.
And, you know, Marshall is an effective stretch 4, a guy who can play both forward spots, and he's a dynamite outside shooter.
Marshall hits them both. Indiana trails by 15. Here's Reese. He takes it in, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Miller, the pass to Reynolds. Back to Miller. 3-pointer. Hits the 3-point bomb. And the Clippers lead by 16.
Miller is effective from 3 when he takes them, and he does a good job picking his spots.
Here's Reese. Just 5 to shoot. From deep 3-point land. Rebounded by Brand. Los Angeles leading by 16. Johnson outside. Pass to Marshall. Takes a 3. They get it again. Kicks it out to Johnson. Now Miller. Launches it. And he's good on the 3-ball. Reynolds has got 44.
Oh, give him credit for spotting the open shooter. That's just great court awareness.
Here's Reese. Pass to Davidson. This one for 3. He drills the 3.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
It's deflected and stolen by Hayward. Johnson with the block.
The offense thought it'd be an easy shot, but he proved them wrong there with authority.
Ball stolen. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. Leaves it in off the window.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And stolen by Miller. Johnson surveying the floor. Miller, right side. Driving inside. Good on the shot. Marshall's got 4 this quarter.
And that'll effectively take care of Game 2 here in the NBA Finals. We'll be switching venues for the next one, but right now, an important win for the Clippers.
This was a... Oh, my goodness.
Man. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
And I like how he didn't have a great look, kicked it, and they end up with the triple.
Indiana trails by 21. Here's Reese. to the inside, and Hayward with the stuff. The Clippers shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Pass to Reynolds. Pick off in midair. Here's Reese. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch! And so Miller will bring it up for the Clippers. And another assist.
And this is the best someone could run an offense. Pinpoint passing, everyone involved. Every time he touches the ball, good things happen.
And he's now tied for the franchise record for assists in the game. It has been a masterful performance. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Clippers. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at one game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
That concludes Game 2 of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA.